All right, shalom, shalom. Gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, Salaki of Great Millstone, who rule well, and salutations to the hopeful lay brothers out there pushing this truth. All right. Just stepped outside and I saw this blood moon, which is crazy because it was extremely red. But now that I've walked, I'll say maybe like 10-15 minutes, it's turning yellowish now. It's not as red as it was or it is in this photo, but it was extremely red, like the color of a stoplight. As I exited my apartment or whatever. But yeah, man, we're in those times where the Most High is going to start showing signs in the heaven. All right? Because this is the end. You know? And the end started, like we said, 2,000 some odd years ago when Yahweh Shai, that's in which, you know, New Covenant, guys. But that was the start of, the payment for these things to come to pass, man. It is finished. All right? You know, there was worthy that was found to open the book. And what did that do? That unleashed all these prophecies that are coming to pass. Yahweh Shai, you know, when he did what he did, he fulfilled what he had came to do, but also he unleashed all the prophecies that are coming to pass that we see now, man. All right, all by him, man. This is all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. All right, certain things had to come to pass. All right, but I'm gonna read this in the book of Luke. This is Luke chapter 21 and verse 25. You know, one of the prophecies this, you know, talks about in this is the Roman Jewish wars on how we got kicked out of our land and lost our heritage. Is a strong prophecy, because now in the land of our captivities, will we remember ourselves? Because that's prophecy, right? And there's nothing you can do against it because the Most High has spoken these words. All right, but this is I'm gonna start at verse 25. It says, "And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon." And that's what you see right here. All right, in this image, you see signs in the moon, man. All right, because that's the reason why the Lord created the celestial ornaments, whatever Esau want to call them, the sun, the moon, the stars. You know, they're called times in the scriptures because that's a way of telling time. And also signs, the signs and the times. All right. You know when summer is nigh, but you not discern the signs and times of the of the times. All right. You know, the uprisings of the people. All that's going on in the earth. All right, the technological advances that would bring us to that brink. Well, we're here. It says, "And there should be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations and perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring." These are all prophecies. The sea and the waves roaring. You know, we just had a couple tsunamis like last month. All right. I believe it was one on the coast of India. You know, as well as it was freak heat waves all throughout the summer, you know, across the four corners of the globe. All right, that's the Most High showing you people that it's a wrap for this place, man. This rulership, all right, this demonocracy is about to end, man. That's been ruling the whole earth under the hands of Esau, man. All right, that spirit of Antichrist, the Lord is coming to put that down. All right, and we're dealing with great perplexity, man. All right, you know, you had that one guy just got off. People don't know what to do. Is violence and poverty on every corner. All right, the brainwashing of your children is all imploding within itself. All right, these people don't know how to agree on what laws to make. You know, the president's a felon. He still ain't. Hey, it's funny, man. He's gonna pardon himself. You know, but it's all a joke, man. That the Lord is coming to silence. It says men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking for those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. All right, because right now the elites are shaking, man. That's the reason why they're moving with such haste, and they're going to have to, because everything's being unveiled and unraveled at a faster rate. All right, prophecies are speaking and leaping off of the pages, you know. The least of the flock shall draw them out. These man, hey, the Lord, he didn't lie when he said I would have war with Amalek from generation to generation, because he's about to destroy you guys, man. All right. And that's probably something that T to the Rump gonna do, just like Benjamin Milkowski. What did he do? He declared war so that he wouldn't have to face certain charges, you know. What did Trump say? He said, I'm gonna be the last president. If we were to go, you know, like, go over there. And that's what's happening, man. We're at war with Venezuela, low key about to enter into a war with China and Russia. All right. So that's America locked in on both sides of the Pacific and the Atlantic, man. All right. Not to mention the angels are circling this place. And it says, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the cloud with power and great glory. Because, hey, those UFOs, so-called UFOs or UAPs, as Esau and co-sign, neither one of them are right. It's really the chariots of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, the vehicles of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, all right? And what the angels travel through and heavenly beings and empowers travel through, all right? You have left and right hand angels that are within those, because those are vehicles of them. They can create things like that. You know, Most High created these things, man. Yahweh Shai has a chariot, man, the fathership. And that's what he's going to be coming in. A great mountain, as Esdras described it as, man. It's going to be I wish I would have seen the region of the great hill, but I could not, because there was none. All right. That's the breakdown to that. That was a so-called UFO, man. And I'll never forget, it was around 2020. You know, I will pull the image up, you know, but I'm not trying to make this too long, no way. Of the chariot that was traveling. And it was way twice the size of Earth. It was almost, I believe, about the size of the sun, if not bigger. But that's the thing, is that the chariots, they can change shape. And that could have been the father ship, or it could have just been another ship. You know, what is going to come is going to make people faint. When people see the chariots of the Most High, all of them, they're going to have heart attacks, most of them. All right. But it says, and when these things, because it said all the kindred shall will because of him. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Because that's a sign that we about to get up out of here, man. All right. These are all signs that we're getting up out of here, man. That's why we always say, every time we see just a little bit of hope, this place is cooked. It's cooked. It's really only a matter of time. We don't know the times, man. We know that there's a lion-like God under the Most High that's pacing back and forth, ready to leap down like a mighty man of war, man. That much we do know. All right. But these signs, you know, wars and rumors of wars. All right. Earthquakes in diverse places, man. Uproars of the people. These are all signs, and it's prophetic, man. So you can't say that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai doesn't live, because he does. But with that, I'm going to give all honor, all glory, and all praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakwadash. Shalom and Abba Ball.